That's a bit abrupt, wasn't it? What the fuck was that? The editing skills never get any better. How are you doing? Welcome to Scott Review Things live on a Saturday night, coming to you from the back bedroom, the recording studio. It's not a recording studio, it's a back bedroom of Scott Wonder's. No, it's not Scott Wonder's World. It's Scott Review Things. I'm late, always late. But there's a reason I'm late. I set the live stream for 6:30, and then thought I'll be here for 6:33. That's gone wrong because I've accidentally gone to Staggeringly Good today. Actually, accidentally went to Staggeringly Good to try and to show you what I've tried, and not just me. Someone else has tried it as well. But this is what I've tried. Anybody that's seen our Instagram. I've tried this. Blue milk. Staggeringly stupid. Sour. Blue beer. There's a video coming. I'm going to let you into a secret. This is hot off the press. Wanda's in the video. In all the video, she shows up. She does her thing. And it was good to have her back. So yeah, 5 years of this utter nonsense. I can see how long it takes me to get this demonetized. That's always good fun. So yeah, 5 years. Although the first video wasn't actually, I don't think it's actually on the channel. I did a Wild Hearts video they did a 21st or 25th anniversary thing, and I'm looking a bit red. It's always sat in the sunshine. Probably gonna die live on camera. So yeah, 5 years. First video was love and hate on the old Wonder Beer Wonder channel. Then we cut that, got rid of Scott Wonder. Got rid of Wonder Beer Wonder, and then we came up with Magical Beer Wonder. Took a lot of thinking up that one. And then we got rid of that. and we became Scott and Wanda's World. People ruined it for Wanda, and now we've just got me, the fat, ugly one. Fat man sits in his back bedroom, sometimes the shed, talking about the beers he's currently drinking. Of Scott review things. So yeah, I think it's tomorrow, anniversary, 5 years, 4,000 some subscribers. Let's have a check. I don't really know. I've got a clue. We'll have a live update. 4,582 hardened souls have invested a click on any device they've used, a phone, a tablet, a laptop. I don't know if you can subscribe on your television. So thank you to everybody that's subscribed and sort of been, if you've unsubscribed as well, thank you very much for that. If you thumbs up, thumbs down, any of that bollocks, then yeah, I didn't think I'd last 5 weeks, let alone 5 years. So I'm always very, very shocked that people are still here for the ride. Anyway, let's see who's in. And I have a guest. If you've seen the little thing earlier, I've got a guest coming on. I have got a friend. Chris M, good evening. How are you? Hope you've had a lovely Saturday. David Lewis, how are you? Where's Scott? Scott's now here. He was a bit late. Scott is always fashionably late, or unfashionably. I don't know what it is really. Chris M says he's getting a collection for Donkey Stone to reopen. I miss. Cheers, everybody. I'm on the Pearl and Backer. This in Lidl, if you can still get it, is absolutely tremendous. For one, it's 6 bottles for £6.99. Works out at £1.16 a bottle, and it's fabulous. It really is really good. So, got a couple of bottles there. I don't know how long I'm going to be here for. So enjoy while I'm still here. Or hey, it's up to you. I don't care. But Donkey Stone Brewing, I do actually. I think I said this on one of the live streams before, Chris. I actually miss Donkey Stone Brewing because I always got a great deal of enjoyment out of reviewing their beer because invariably it was crap, but they made for good. They always made for good videos. So I thought it was. I thought it was very sad, and hopefully my reviews aren't going to have any inclination into their demise without. I'm hoping anyway. So, but yeah, I do miss Donkey Stone. But there are a few breweries that have gone. I know who said that they were in trouble the other day. Was it Adnams? I think Adnams. One of the breweries said they were in all sorts of fucking. Oh, it was Buxton. Buxton are in trouble, aren't they? Which just, when you think about it, an absolute staple of British craft beer, and we're looking at losing Buxton. It defies absolute belief. All-time favourite, Ben N says, huh? I'll put that up. I missed the button. Hang on, have a slurp. How was it not clicking on it? I don't know if my thing's gone off or not. I'm going to have to use this one, aren't I? Because my laptop's gone mad. It's decided it's not going to work. Why is that not working? Come back out. I don't know if you can still see me. Shall we see? Right, my laptop's just failed me, so I'm just going to log back in. StreamYard. And then we'll get back to your comments. What the fuck's going on there? Deserting in your drove. No one's watching anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Plug in. Make sure the internet works. What is this? Ah, right. I know why now. That one. It's on the wrong internet. I understand now. I understand what's happening. Right. Let's go for these comments on here. Class beer made me laugh. Ads? Shouldn't have any fucking ads. I don't put any ads on it. Must remind myself to readjust my clock to before Scott time, or I think that is. See if this goes in. I don't want to log in. You can sit backstage, stop the camera. Right, I'm now at a position to correspond properly. Yeah, before Scott. Before Scott time, before Scott Tube, before Scott Tube. I think there's probably a lot of people that would like a time before I arrived on the scene. Scott, too cool for timekeeping. I am the son of a naval man whose timekeeping was impeccable. Unfortunately, it seems to have got lost somewhere along the lines, and now my timekeeping, especially on this, I always find that I'm doing something else when I set a time, and then I think I'll make a little intro or something like that, and then by that time, whole time's got me by, and I'm late. So, but I'm never as late as Chris the Butcher. I'm assuming he's still late. I don't really know. Chris the Butcher, if you watch this, hope you're keeping very well. Mr. P needs to buck his ideas up. Did we ever find out who Mr. P was? I guess we'll be put to bed now, isn't it? I speak to Simon occasionally. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. Maybe I'm not. We've got a guest. We've got a guest, and he's got a big moon face. He's got a big moon face. Look, here he comes. Here he is. How you doing, mate? All right.
Busy day.
Busy.
Fucking knackered.
What have you been doing?
I had to take the strimmer to have a service.
Right.
Did you know, right, if you've got a petrol strimmer or a petrol lawnmower, you're really only supposed to use E5 petrol? Because E10 has got water in it and it knackers your carburettor up.
Have you found that out recently?
Yes, to the tune of 60 fucking quid.
Oh, mate. Is it fixed now, though?
They're both fixed. They're cutting and strimming very well.
Because I thought you were going to go for the electric one, Dave.
Well, I'm a bit confused, really, because, like, if I have electric, that's bad for the universe. And if I have petrol, that's bad for the... So
Greta
really, what
Thunberg will be around your house telling you you're a fucking cunt, will she?
Fuck off and all. So yeah, that's it. No, so we've done that. I then been and bought a second-hand pew.
Pube?
A pew, not pube. You fucking pube.
I know. Wanda showed it to me while we were. I was staggeringly good that June had sent her. So it looked. To be fair, I thought it looked fantastic, mate. To be fair,
it will do. By the time I've just washed it, and then I was going to sand it, and then we're going to treat it with something. I don't know, bag of crisps or something. And
that'd be nice.
And then I've just been doing other things as well. So it's just, and the sun's that hot in it.
Well, look at me, Dave. I'm fucking almost like properly red.
Yeah. Do you think it's anything to do with the fact that it's summer?
The trouble is with us that there's not many places to sit in Pompey outside that are half decent to have a drink.
Yeah.
So when the sun comes out, now the last time that we ended up at Staggeringly Good, unfortunately, Wanda had a one too many and ended up with, sort of comatose on the sofa with sunstroke. So
yeah.
They released this beer, this blue milk I sent you a picture of, which is a
Yeah.
Hawaiian smoothie sour. So it's coconut, ripe banana, and pineapple. And I went and got it, obviously, because it just looks like Star Wars blue milk, but it was fabulous, to be fair. I had two of them, and then came back. But the point being is, when it's hot, that's where she likes to go.
Right.
And we don't. Yeah. So yeah, so it's and obviously we don't get a lot of hot days in this country, so we have to take as much advantage as we can, really.
We get every day's a hot day now, according to them, the experts. Into every day's a hot day.
Well, I'm a bit annoyed, mate, because they called it global warming for years. Well, come on in, fucking warm up a bit.
Yeah. They put something on, some twat on Twitter put, the sea's now going to be something like 3 degrees. And I went, the sea is boiling. I went, well, put your potatoes in it then and try making some mash, you fucking idiots.
Still going well then, Dave?
Yeah.
Do you have an alcoholic beverage? There could be fucking Madry in it. There we go. Oh, fucking hell. Caught me by surprise.
6%.
Not a lover of cider.
But yeah, cider's a summer drink. I bet everybody else, cider's a summer drink.
But, saying that, I don't mind a Magners in the summer.
Do you have ice in it?
Yes.
Yeah. That's an Aussie thing, isn't it?
No, it's where I go to the pub.
No, you do not. When I used to play cricket, we used to import these Aussies for the summer.
Right.
And
right, okay.
there were one called Vince Clarke, not of Erasure. No.
And
he wasn't gay either. And he came over and at the end.
Did you give him a little respect?
Do you know what I did? I let him rent my house out. So anyway, he came and he had like a pint of cider and he put ice in it. I went, what the fuck are you doing, Vince? Because ice in the cider, it's an Australian thing, mate. So that was it. That's all.
Well, the funny thing is, Wanda doesn't like ice in her cider because she might choke.
Oh, why?
I don't know.
What's she doing?
The concept of melting. So I don't know. David is a bit rude, and he says 5 years of Scott coming to you 5 minutes late.
Everybody's allowed an opinion, mate.
Dead by Cocktail says, congratulations on 5 years tomorrow, actually. Accidentally staggered into a pub. It happens. Staggering out of the pub is the fucking problem.
That's it, yeah.
Caught the sun. Yes, I have caught the sun. I don't know what Wanda's like. I don't know if Wanda's caught the sun or not. Where is the blue cow? Who knows? Even Scott, congrats on 5 years. Make it another 5. And we might get another Chippy Trips. We've recorded, so the video, I've done the blue beer. Wanda's in the whole video.
Really?
Yep.
She must have been drunk.
I can prove it. I can show sneak peek. If I can find it. Oh.
Deleted it.
The Junk Emporium. Wanda needs to get some grass, fake grass. Wandered in a video, Dave. Did you ever think you would see such a thing ever again?
No, but you see, people do this, don't they? People say they're not going to do a video, and then they come back and do a video.
She caught me by surprise. She caught me by surprise, mate, because I was walking along and thought, you know what? I'll do the video of this beer. I'm not going to buy a can of it. I'll do it while I'm there. So I did like my football vlogs where I'm walking along, and I moved it towards her, and then I thought, oh, she doesn't want to be in it. And then she's like, no, I'll do it. I was like, okay, now here we go. Out of bloody nowhere, mate.
That's it, though, isn't it? But that's how that, and then that means it's going to be a good video. It's when you force the issue. It's when it's a shit video, and you think, why the fuck did I bother?
Well, you know the same with June, mate. The things over the years, and it was nice to actually where Wanda's come away from YouTube quite a lot. I didn't push her today. She quite naturally wanted to be in it, and I think I've been very honest about this. Although it's called Scott Reviews Things, I think this channel misses Wanda enormously.
I don't know, mate. Sometimes it's like, you know, people will say, oh, where's June and all that, and you think, I don't know. You see, I started my channel on my own, so I'm quite happy being on my own. Yet we did the newspaper review the other day, and she in the background chirping in. I've
watched most of that. I've got about 10 minutes to go, I think, something like that.
Yeah, it's a long one, isn't it? I didn't mean it to be that long, but like an hour and 7 minutes, and
it's not as long as my wrestling. It's not as long as my wrestling one, though. 3 hours, not 3.5 hours, mate, is it?
No, it fucking ain't. Jesus, wet.
That's
is that monetized? Is that monetized?
Yeah.
Is it? You're making money on that?
Not a lot, obviously, but
how many adverts you got in it?
It was funny when I told Wanda. I think Wanda said, "Who the fucking hell's going to watch 3.5 hours?" I'm like, "Well, no one." I think the average watch time is like 1.5 minutes or something. It's fucking brilliant.
I like watching this fucking 3 hours.
But it just killed 3.5 hours of my time. I was quite happy. Vocational rebranding again. Oh, well, they fucking that'd be shit. Do you think you're after another four? Do you think your other 4,500 subs tune in for Wanda? Yes, I think they probably do. Hugo, he's just a ginger twat. Watch for a while, but don't really comment. All the best for Scotland. James, hope you're keeping well, mate. Have a great weekend. Curtin Twitcher, is he okay? No one fucking cares. From a fellow Jockanese, hope you're enjoying the weather. I guess you be here as long as you are alive or alive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I think so. Tommy North, how are you? Have you wound the handle on the back of the laptop clockwise, mate? The setup I've got here, I'm using my work laptop, but I've got a booster up here, but I've connected to the one downstairs where the signal's absolute shit. So that's why I was running slightly less late. Who's the guest? Don't know.
some fat bald moon face. Tommy, you're right,
um,
mate.
Good old Tommy. Tommy North is good as gold.
Yeah, I'm on Scrumpy Jack, Tommy. Just nice.
Is that Tommy North? Is that the guy that you had a bit of back and forth with on Twitter? Oh no, on
Instagram.
Twitter or on Instagram.
Yeah, he's all right. To be fair to him, he was good. Tommy was good. He spoke his mind and everything. He was all right. So
yeah, I think we
he didn't. The best thing about Tommy is Tommy doesn't go hiding or anything like that, like some of the fuckers. Tommy will say what he thinks and he'll talk to you like a fucking grown up.
I think
which is a bit odd, and I'm a bit immature.
How many times have we had discussions, Dave, about where people say something, you might rile, or you say something back, they come back at you. But part of the fun of this is when you can actually turn somebody around that's actually quite negative towards you, and then sort of not necessarily turn them on to your way of thinking, but you can have a decent grown-up discussion about it, and agree to disagree on something, but actually move forward sort of collectively.
Yeah, that's what me and Tommy did. He said a few things, I questioned him, and we're all right. We're grown up, like shake hands over the airwaves kind of thing. So,
yeah, I think that's fucking one of the. Actually, as we were leaving Sagarony Good, there was a guy sat there, and he said, he went, "Hello, Scott and Wanda." I'm like, "Oh, you fucking go!" Generally, someone's going to try and stab me, or I don't know how it's going to go. But he's a very nice guy because we were supposed to go to a tasting session at the Brewer's Tap. But obviously, it was Marion's funeral, so Wanderer bought these tickets for me, and this guy ran the event. And he said, "I've watched your stuff and followed you." He said, "I was really gutted because you were the first people that were down to come, and you weren't. Obviously, you couldn't come." So we're sitting at about half-hour chat. A guy called James from Portsmouth Food Vlogs or Food Reviews or something. Really nice guy he was. So sat there and chat with him for about half an hour, and those things are the. Obviously, you get it. I saw it on your KFC video the other day when the bloke's like, "Is you in it?" So it's nice that you can have that chat. And I've got no fucking like you, mate. I've got no ego. I'm quite happy to sit and chat to anybody.
Yeah, I ain't fucking bothered really about egos or anything. What you see with me is what you get, and that's it. You either like me, you don't like me. It's not an ego to turn around and say, I don't care if you like me or you don't. You do like me. It's just, I haven't got time. I think when you start hitting your 40s and then you 45, your 50s and your late 50s, you have got this attitude where I just don't care. I haven't got time to fuck around waiting for somebody to say I like you. If you don't, just whatever.
I think I've got worse as I've got older. I've always had that thing in me. I don't care if people like me or not. It's not really something that's ever bothered me. But also, as I've got older, I think that's got worse in me. I've got less tolerance for bullshit.
Yeah, it's like all these fucking Gen Zs or whatever they are, isn't it? And they all expect everybody to start bowing down and believing what they say and getting, agreeing and all that. And you're too late. I honestly don't give a fuck. I haven't got time to give a fuck about the world, oil, transgenders, whatever. I don't fucking care. And that's it.
No. I'm very much, and I know you're the same, mate. I don't care. I don't care how you live your life. That's entirely up to you.
Yeah,
Don't throw it in my. Don't throw it in
yeah.
my
Don't
face.
make me live your lifestyle. You can
Yeah,
fuck
absolutely.
off.
Yeah. Mondo says always run your lawn care machines dry of fuel.
Yes, I've heard that as well. Yeah, I did run my strimmer dry. I did run that dry, and my lawnmower was practically dry as well. But apparently, there's an E10 fuel, and they've watered it down. I think it's what you buy from Morrison's, Tesco's. You know, your ones where it's a little bit cheaper than your like your
Yeah, yeah, like
Texaco, your Shell.
your fly mode sort of branded
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, them sort of ones. So what I'm going to do now, like when you can buy the real good petrol for sports
Yeah.
cars, I'm going to buy that and put that in my fucking lawnmower.
Put plain fuel in it.
Yeah,
Airline fuel. That make it go all right, mate.
yeah, that'll be all right, won't it? Yeah,
BVM must own a hat.
yeah, I've got some in my wardrobe over there.
Mike Nixon, how are you, mate? I had a very nice email from Mike Nixon. He sent me some beer. So thank you ever so much. I hope you're keeping well, mate. Hope you have a great weekend. Square table, that's easy for me to say. Joey,
Generation X.
I think I'll just say Joey. I wanted some boiled sea mashed potatoes.
Well, the sea's boiling apparently, so go do it, mate. Get yourself some fucking oh fuck knows, I forgot names of potatoes. Oh, I can remember. It's King Edwards. You got King Edwards. Yeah, you can do that.
Tommy North says he's a cider drinker.
There he is then.
That fat bloke. We're all Wednesday, aren't we? I know who that fat bloke is. He's probably sat in the fucking Leah's bedroom. That's John. That's her boyfriend.
I was there at Hillsborough when I take it he's a Sheffield Wednesday fan.
He is.
Yeah, I was there at
Hillsborough. It's not his fault. It's not his fault.
I tell you what, right? I went to the Leicester final when Leicester won the League Cup against Middlesbrough, and the police are fucking shit round there. They're absolutely shit. Awful.
I'm waiting for Josh to come in and comment.
Yeah, they are fucking terrible.
Good cider is a scrumpy. Good cider is a summer drink. Strong cider winter. Scrumpy stripping the walls.
Good this.
Bit late for that, Dave. You've painted them all now.
I know. Looking at. You like me decor? That is
mate,
dead salmon and London clay.
And
Good for the retro look. Or the old folk look.
We had this conversation. Obviously, you said it to me. I'm now sharing private WhatsApp information, Dave.
For fuck's sake.
Obviously, you said it to me, and I think I said to you at the time, it wasn't quite what I was expecting.
No.
Your den, office, whatever you call it these days. But I think it looks really smart. I like the silver play button prominent to say that you've got your 100,000 subscribers. That's impressive. You've got you got your Churchill picture. You got Sir Jeremy Clarkson signed, I believe.
Jeremy Clarkson signed. I've got my 3 lions. That's a collector's item. My mate used to run Ainsley's record shop in Leicester near the Clock Tower. And he got that. And when he found out I was moving and I got this happening, he says, "Do you want this 3 lions thing, 98?" All right, yeah, go on then. He says, "Go on, put it up there." So I've done that.
So obviously behind your head as well. What's the stuff you got behind your head?
Hold on. I don't know what it is. I think it's a candle thing. It's got a hole in the top.
Oh, okay.
It used to be my granddad's SIDS. And that's where I got most of my political things from.
Right. The picture?
And that is the doodle. That up there is the doodle. And it's running along the beach. And it says, "Life's a journey. Life's journey is not to arrive at the grave safe in a well-preserved body, but to rather skidding sideways, totally worn out, shouting, 'Holy shit, what a ride.'" And that was our doodle.
Absolutely. So I think it looks really smart. I know you've done a
Yeah.
couple of videos from your little den now, mate. I think you've done a really nice job in there.
Thank you very much.
It's very warm and welcoming.
Yeah, I've just seen there. David Lewis says, "No offence, it looks like 1970s, 80s house," and that is what I was actually aiming for. So I'll take that as a compliment.
I'm assuming you're going to take that as a massive compliment, actually, mate.
Yeah, that is exactly what I wanted. I wanted it to look like that. So.
Phil Jones says, "How are you, Scott and Dave, from the Big Scouse Lad?"
We're all good, aren't we, mate? We're all good.
Yeah, well, sun's out.
Sun's out. Guns are out.
Apparently, it's supposed to be thunderstorms tomorrow, isn't it?
Yeah, they reckon so, don't they? I've just loaded the incinerator up and all, and so I've put something over the top.
David Lewis makes a very good comment. He says that the ice takes up space for valuable alcohol.
Well, good do, couldn't it? Unless you have ice cider ice cubes.
Rather watch Wanda than Pearl Jam. Sorry, not my poker chip. And that's the thing, isn't it? There's something for. I've actually got into System of a Down, not Down syndrome, down the last couple of days.
Careful saying that, you'll upset people.
What?
System of a Down.
Yeah. Since the
them.
bloody grungers, so yeah, I've got into them.
Oh, I love them. They've got merch in H&M.
Oh, shut up, stupid girl.
Shut up.
Do you want to adopt a stepchild?
A what?
So
A stepgirl, stepdaughter.
Right.
Do you want to adopt her?
I've got one of my own. Well, not. I've got a daughter.
Hello, Where's the fat bloke?
commenting.
Is he still commenting, is he?
Typing away.
Woman is changeable, said Francis I. A woman is a wave, and said Shakespeare. One was a great king, the other a great poet. Both of them must have known women.
Yeah.
Hello, Christoph. How are you doing, well, mate?
William Shakespeare, weren't he the first one to have the COVID jab?
That's that gone. That's my money gone.
Yeah, he's gone.
I mean, it went within the first C word, Dave. Don't worry about it. I'm in Widnes. We're getting out, but we got the Northern Lights. Did everybody? Apparently, we've got the Northern Lights here tonight.
Yeah,
well, apparently, you put your phone on night mode and it comes up.
Ew.
They put it on what?
Night mode, and it comes up. You get to see the Northern Lights. Did she just fart then?
Yes, it was disgusting, wasn't it? Disgusting girl. No need for that, was there? Yeah, we're going to go up to the top of the hill and have a look, but I'll be in bed, mate, to be fair.
Yeah.
Half 8.
You can look out your bedroom window, can't you, out the roof?
I'll just stick Wanda's head out. Can you see anything? No, right, better bed then. At the end of that. Kenny Joe, how are you doing well, buddy? Widnes is like a Jeremy Kyle holding a pen. Rough as toast. Oh, dear. Can we show your shirt? Come on. Gaylord.
What?
Look at
He's
it.
seen in South Yorkshire, in all of Yorkshire, in fact.
You look like
Get
all
off.
of Yorkshire.
Let's get off now.
Got some shit on his shirt. Hey up.
That's Josh speaking.
This is our dog.
Oh, hey, here we go. Look.
Tweedle.
Oh. He looks well comfy there, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, are you okay?
5 years too many, if you ask me, says Leah. Shithouse.
It was a bit.
Yeah, I bet it was. Been invaded. Evening, lads. David Thompson, the Northern correspondent. How you doing, mate? The Cup Kings. They were the days. Not much now. Watered down fuel. Artisan potatoes. £1 more expensive on a pub menu.
Oh, you think that about the McDonald's potatoes? You know the fries they use. Apparently, the way they're grown, it makes you have cancer.
Oh,
yeah, if you go, they're a special kind of potato. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. Well, I am.
I was going to say that's a lie.
Yeah, yeah. Apparently, if you Google potatoes the McDonald's use, they're they're not the best for you. Apparently,
But I'll guarantee next week in the press there'll be the best thing you can eat.
well, yeah.
Because that's what they're doing it. Oh, don't eat that. That'll kill you. 2
Yeah.
weeks later, fucking eat loads of it. Eat as
Eat
much
them.
as you want.
Yes,
Eat them.
get the shares up.
Yeah, it's fucking mad, isn't it? Seed boiled potatoes, £2 more expensive. Seed boiled. I think you're onto a thing now, Dave. Seed boiled potatoes.
Well, apparently the sea is boiling. So no, it's not. It's not boiling, is it? You fucking idiot.
I might take. Obviously, I live by the sea. I'll take my spuds down there tomorrow and see if they boil.
Yeah.
Salt brought fucking this laptop. I'm using my work laptop and the mouse pad's slightly bigger. Salt brought out our new Time Up North Limo Time Sour. I don't like sour. I'm not a massive fan of sour beer.
You're all fucking mad anyway.
Well, I sent you a picture of the blueberry. Like, what the fuck is that? It was all right, to be fair. I had two.
Well, do you know what? I had that grapefruit beer the other night, and I said on the review, I was ready to absolutely fucking hate it, hammer it, say it. You know what? Shit, this is quite nice.
Schofferhofer is pretty, although it's only low ABV. It's like I think it's a Radler, but they are really good. They're really, yeah. It's a fucking posh shandy, but yeah, they're all right, mate. I've not seen the pineapple one. I've had the grapefruit one quite a lot.
Yeah,
and it's really easy drinking.
Yeah, I just read that comment there. Go back one. 10,000
Yorkshire police are useless. 10,000 coppers, only one Yorkshire River. That's Josh.
I like that.
BQTXT. What is like religion if you want to be interested. Happy days, but don't be knocking on my door. Mind you, I've had the Mormons in and gave a curry, and a Jehovah's in and gave them some cake. They left. Fucking hell. I always remember my dad. Oh, I've told this story before. My old dad. I remember a knock at the door when I was about 7 or 8, and I've gone to open the door, and he's raced past me like Linford Christie. Opened the door, and
was
he's
he
like,
black?
and then no, he was ginger. Doesn't mean it.
Alan Wells, then.
No,
Alan Wells.
I mean, he was like him and Linford Christie down the road. You wouldn't tell him different. So he raced to the door and opens the door, and there's the Jehovah's Witnesses are there, and they're sort of giving them all the spiel. I've got nothing against Jehovah's Witnesses at all. If you're a Jehovah's Witness, then fair play what you believe in. So they're talking to him about Jesus, and he's like, "Do you want to come in for a drink?" "Oh yeah, we'd love a cup of tea." He said, "No. Do you want to come in for a beer?" "Oh, sorry, we don't drink." He said, "I don't believe in God." "Now fuck off," and he just shut the door in their face.
Well, mate, was Jovo.
Right. Again, it means nothing to me. I'm not offended by it or don't mean anything by it. If that's what you're interested in, fair play to you.
Yeah. Just don't knock on my fucking door.
Just don't knock on the door. They expect me to be interested by it, that's all.
Yeah.
Bastard. Scott will be next on Fear Factory. What's Fear Factory? You need a lighter for this, for that. Oh, yeah, I did fart. Yeah, I do apologise. Still stuck in the 70s. Uriah Heep Tank and my local thrash band Warfare brainwashed him. Bloody hell, that's just words to me. I remember Uriah Heep.
Wasn't he a referee?
Oh, he's a wrestler. And then Uriah Rennie was fucking useless as well, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Absolute fucking useless. I once walked from Meadow Hell. Meadow Hall.
I think the playing on
Meadow
words.
Hall to Hillsborough for an away. Meadow Hall.
It's
they're told I'm very
on the
loud.
motorway, isn't it? On the way up. It's like a shopping hall, isn't it? It's like he's playing with words. It's like Leicester. We've got high cross, but I call it high cross.
Could you bring that bit of the last beer up for me, please? Thank you very much. I've been told I've got to be a little bit quieter because I'm shouting. I didn't know I shouted. I just thought I was loud.
Yeah. Just thought you were being yourself.
I am quite loud, to be fair.
Yeah.
Saw Metallica in concert and Cliff Bird died the next day. Was it your fault?
Don't know.
Scott, I have a confession. During the stream, I've been drinking a white wine. I hope I don't get thrown on the beer. You drink whatever you feel, mate, at the end of the day. That's the thing about...
Drink your own piss for all I care.
All right, well, as long as you don't show me doing the drinking your own piss, then that's absolutely fine. But yeah, we have this running joke where you'll send me a picture of your Madry, and I'll just put, "Are you depressed?"
It's just an easy drink, isn't it? I can down loads of them quite easy. So
Have Leicester had their promotion thing yet?
Well, yeah, they did it last Sunday.
Did you go?
Oh, nah, I've been busy, ain't I?
You can always find time for a promotion parade, Dave.
No. Oh, well, I didn't get to the champion. When they won the Premier League, I didn't get to that one because I couldn't get time off bloody work. And I couldn't even give myself the day off because I was busy.
The madness of Leicester winning that league with, I think they ended up on 97.
Yeah.
Same as Pompey. And you think that the absolute... hang on, just get me beer right. How hard they made winning that league in the end, Leicester.
Well, I mean, I said on a video...
Still ending up with 97 points. If they hadn't had
Yeah.
that really bad patch, how many points were they? They would have ended up on a record total.
Well, I mean, I think that was the problem. The fans, they were talking about like 112 points and crap like that, and it's like, no, let's just get promoted. Can we just get promoted? Yeah,
win it. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Does it?
So, and anyway, I said on a video the other day that my brother-in-law's a Leeds fan, and you're going, "Oh, you've bottled it, and everything." Going, your wheels have fell off your bus and all that. And like I said on a video the other day, I said, the wheels didn't just fall off Leeds' bus, did they? Leeds went out celebrating 6 or 7 games too soon. And when they went back to get on the bus, Leicester fans and Ipswich fans had nicked the fucking wheels.
Yeah, they nicked it and fucked off with it, didn't they?
Yeah, but it was, and I'm not being funny here to Leeds fans. I can't see Leeds going up now. I think the momentum's gone. It's probably going to be somebody like West Brom who goes up. The only bad thing about that is fucking Skinner will be there, won't he? Fucking bouncing up and down like a prick.
Of the 4 clubs that are in the playoffs, they're the team that I would like to go. Obviously, I don't want Southampton to go up. I don't want Southampton to win the fucking coin toss at the beginning of the game, Dave. Let alone the fucking Premiership fucking up there. So I don't want them to win. Of all the teams, I don't want Leeds to go up. No offence if you're a Leeds fan, but I think for me, I'd like West Brom to go up.
Yeah, probably so. I mean, the other thing is as well with Leeds, I think if they don't go up, are they financially in this shit?
I think they are. I mean, let me do. I will. I haven't got a pen. I think they are. I mean, let's be honest. Every club's in the shit, mate. It's just.
Well, they are. Leicester's in. I mean, I don't think Leicester are getting points deducted now, are they? Because they've gone up next year. They're
not getting points deducted this year. I think they'll start on a point deduction. I think they'll start on a point. The trouble is they're changing. Is it next year? They're changing from it's 5 times or 6 times the. It's gone from the profitability thing that is an absolute sham. It's a fucking joke. It's an absolute joke, and then it's going to 5 times the revenue of the bottom club from the league. So Southampton were the club, so they made 100 million. So it's 500 million.
And then when you look at teams like Man City, Man United, and that, it's just a complete joke. And I don't know. Football's fucked as far as I'm concerned nowadays. Anyway.
But they've just brought this. I was watching a video earlier. They've just brought this thing in for the EFL next year. Obviously, Pompey have been promoted to the Championship. You sent me the thing the other day, and I'd already read bits and pieces about it. I think I sent you a voicemail, and it looks good on paper. A £935 million deal over 5 years, but then the Premiership is 1.8 billion every year. So you've got 935 million spread across the 3 leagues. All these teams are going to have all these games that are going to be live on Sky, which is all good, but it's the death of the 3 o'clock kickoff.
Yeah, it's. I don't know, but there again, it's like I said to you, isn't it? There's that many ways now of watching a team play through illegal streaming, and they know that's happening, so they may as well just try and take a cut of the pie and do it. That I don't know. Football's fucked. Football is fucked. I'll give football another 5 years, and I don't know. I just don't see that it can survive. I just honestly don't see how it will survive the way. You can't keep putting this much money into it without it going bang at the end.
Well, Sky have ruined it. Let's be honest. I know Sky have done a lot of good for football, but they've also decimated the traditional English pyramid game. The only thing they care about is really the Premier League. So you've now got games on. You've got the European games on a Thursday. You've got on Wednesday and Thursday. They've got games on a Friday night, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and what they don't take into account is the fan travelling to these games. There's no consideration. There's no consideration for a fan. Next year, next season, all of the EFL games, the opening day, every game's going to be live on Sky, which means a 12:30 at least kickoff, I would think. So you've got to have people up and down the country that are struggling to make a 3 o'clock kickoff have now got to find 2.5 hours somewhere as well. I think it's mad.
It is mad. But then again, they ain't got to find it out because they can just fucking watch it on TV.
It's not the same, mate, is it? You know that.
That's what they'll do. That's what they expect. They want, when you look at it like that, when you've explained it like that, that's what they want, because they want fans that can't travel, because if fans are watching it on TV, they'll be watching the adverts and making revenue for Sky. So they don't.
It's all about the coin. It's all about the coin, Dave, isn't it?
But it'll go back to the days when, during COVID, and I'll keep bringing COVID up, but we watched the football, didn't we, on Sky. When the grounds were empty, you could all watch everything.
Yeah.
And then in the end, they tried that thing where it was pay-per-view. And I think, were it Middlesbrough played or somebody in the Premier League? And I think they had 630 people watching the game. And it was just, were it Burnley and some other godforsaken shithole team that was probably Burnley v Leicester.
We had this. I know we had this discussion the other day about pitch invasions as well. I was listening to Talk Sport as I was driving the other day, and you had the absolute fucking throbber, Jim White, who I can't stand. Just can't stand him, and he's saying that it's not right. And they showed, they played a clip of an Ipswich Town dad encouraging his son to run on the pitch, and Jim White's having a go at him, saying, "Oh, it's against the law, all this bollocks," and within football legislation that they're gonna fine all of these fans. I mean, fuck knows how they're gonna do that, but they're gonna fine all of these fans. And he's like, and this some bloke, they're calling him a melt, and all this, and it's like, I completely agree, because you can't take the passion. If you take passion out of football, you've got nothing left.
No,
there's nothing left.
That's what's happened with me. I've lost my passion for football.
But I bet because I was the same as you, mate. I stopped going to Pompey in 2008. I'd had my son, couldn't afford it. I walked away, having followed him around the country. I had a season ticket, and I walked away. I still followed the results. I still did my bits and pieces, listened. They fell through the leagues. They almost went bust. And then and I've been over the years a few times. Didn't go to the final. But this year, I've gone back. I've been very lucky to Gary. Gary, hope you're keeping well, mate, and we'll have a beer soon. I've been very lucky that Gary's sorted me out a ticket this year, and I've thoroughly enjoyed going back. So much so, I would actually like to get a season ticket again next year. And I think you'd be the same if you went back to a few games.
Yeah, I mean,
Football's in your blood. It doesn't matter how long you've been gone. Same with the England games, Dave. We know we fucking hate them, but come the Euros, we'll be sat there watching them.
Yeah, I mean, the good thing about me when I went back down Leicester, and I was taking Ginge, she watched the World Cup and she got the taste of football. And I said, well, do you want to go and watch Leicester? And she went, yeah, go on, let's go and watch Leicester. So then I started taking her down to watch Leicester. Her first game was Leicester v Brighton when that fucking prick, what's his name? I can't even remember his name. Who went Celtic? Brenda Rodgers.
Brendan Rodgers.
Yeah, that was his first game. He were in the crowd that were her first game. And then we took her down a few more, and she really enjoyed it. And I did enjoy taking Ginge, but because of her working hours now, she works most Saturdays and most Sundays. You can't take her down, and it's so. But then again, football's just a complete fucking joke anyway. So.
I think that's the trouble. Is it's that double-edged sword, isn't it? You love your team, you want to put your money into that club, but also that it's being fucking rinsed dry.
Yeah. To be fair though, to the Leicester owners, they haven't done that. They've actually come in and they've given thousands and thousands to the Kids Cancer Ward and they've got all these little bits of charities set up, and then they'll give a pie and a pint away, and they'll give a beanie hat. And now I know that's not a lot, but the Leicester owners do put back into the club. They're not like the Glaziers and of this world. They do.
Well,
actually,
they've never put a penny into Man U, have they?
No, they just seem to take quite a lot out of it, don't they? So I've just seen.
Adam says, BVM, do you think the Premier League will deduct Leicester points at the start of the season?
Well, I heard the other day, and I can't remember where I heard it or something like that, but Leicester have put like this real clever document together. And they were saying that they're not going to do it no more. They're not going to. I think they've done basically what Man City have been doing, which is getting away with it. So I think,
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? If you're going to deduct Everton and Nottingham Forest 6, 8 points, whatever they've been deducted between the two of them, and you've got Manchester City sat on 116 charges alone. I think it's 116 charges, 116 individual charges, and you're not going to do anything about it.
Yeah, that is pointless. So really, Man City should be in the bloody Northeast bloody Co-op District League if there is a Northeast Co-op District League.
Well, they need doing what happened to Rangers in Scotland, just relegate them.
Yeah.
Relegate them. Done.
Yeah.
Start again. Football's great. I fucking love football. I remember going to my first Motorhead concert, and most people had toilet rolls, earplugs, and when I came out, I understood why. My head rang for days. They're talking about changing the financial fair play rules to be more like the NFL. You can spend what you want as long as you sub the lower club's money. I think that's the thing in this country. Is obviously we're very lucky in England and the UK where we've got a pyramid of football that's it's probably the envy of every country in the world. But obviously at the lower tier, they're barely fucking surviving.
I reckon if you do say now let me just throw stupid figures out there, and I don't mean these figures, right? But say you're in the Premier League and you're allowed to spend 400 million. That's just the number I'm using, right? Say you're allowed to spend 400 million. Yeah. But that goes from teams like Man City down to Luton. And that 400 million is a total of transfers, wages. It's a bit like Monopoly, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what you've got. You have got a budget of 400 million.
Yep.
So where Luton will never make that much money, but they could still spend it because I can't see how a team like Man United, Manchester City can spend 400 million and a team like Luton can only spend so much money because they haven't got the revenue coming in. So
Correct.
go do it the other way, swap it the other way, punish the ones at the top and let the ones at the bottom, try and do what they want to do because every team below is trying to. It's like Leicester this year, isn't it? They've gone down. They've had Leicester was the best played players in the championship, and they've basically, I suppose, in a way, they've cheated, isn't they? But they've got the parachute payment, so it is what it is.
So Forest have lost 3-2 to Chelsea. That's why it's just come up. So that leaves them. They've got to try and survive on final day. Final day football's fucking horrible as well, isn't it? If you've got whatever you've got to try and get on that final day, it's fucking horrible.
You see some 6-year-old crying in the crowd, don't you?
They go viral. To see what the other scores were. So Man City, Fulham 0, Man City 4. Bournemouth 1, Brentford 2, Everton 1,
2 games
Sheffield.
left, isn't it? Oh no,
2 games
no,
left.
no, sorry, no. That means some have got a midweek game, isn't they? Sorry.
But yeah, some have got 1 game, some have got 2 games, haven't they?
Yeah.
So Man City are top by 2 points. Well, they're going to win that then, aren't they?
Yeah.
They don't give. But you got Arsenal, Man U tomorrow. Yeah, that should be quite a good game, I would think. Oh, I watch it.
No, I don't know. I think Forest are safe in theory, even if they win, even if Luton win, don't they? But look at that goal difference.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say they got what's that 12 goal difference.
31 minus 31 Luton.
Yeah, so unless Luton win 14-0, which, let's be honest, I don't think that's going to happen.
No. So that's it then, isn't it? They're Luton are down, Forest are up.
Luton burn, all but the cake being sort of fucking lit for it, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh well, won't be lost.
No,
Their ground's a shithole anyway.
Yeah. So I wonder if what's his name? Who were the lad who were at Everton? They went Chelsea. Berkeley. That or is that cigarettes?
Oh yeah,
Ross.
What's his fucking name? Ross Barkley.
Yeah. He'll leave, won't he? He'll be gone.
Yeah, David Lewis, they certainly won't be seeing your team next season, like ships in the night. My team, Birmingham, going the other way. My dad was a Birmingham City supporter, I believe. So they've been relegated. To be fair, they sacked, was it John Eustace they sacked? Brought in Wayne Rooney, who did an absolute shocking job. Then brought in Tony Mowbray, that was obviously, I think he's fallen quite unwell. So I think it's the first time in 22 years that they have not in the top 2 divisions. Got a little bit of time for Birmingham, in all honesty.
Yeah.
But this year, you've been your architects of your own fucking downfall.
Yeah, they were being clever, didn't they? Getting that fucking fat little fucking ginger granny shagger in. Thought they were being clever and completely fucked it up. And the only ones that are being punished by that stupid decision are the fans, really.
Again, I completely agree. The fans in any club are the ones that ultimately they suffer or they benefit. And in Birmingham's case, this year they fucking suffered.
Yeah. So it's what can you say? You feel sorry for the fans in theory, don't you?
Not always, depending on the Southampton, I don't. Hopefully they get Dick tomorrow. He's the two-dollar. He likes it in there, mate, doesn't he?
Yeah.
If it's so fucking wrong fucking button. If it's so expensive to take the kids to the match, where will the next fans come from? I think that's a really good point. And the annoyance is, I mean, in any city that we live in, wherever you are, wherever you're commenting from, the annoyance for me, and it's probably the same for you, Dave, is when you walk around Leicester or walk around Portsmouth, wherever Chris is and all that, and you see Man City, Chelsea, Man United tops. They
What
said
the
the
fuck did that
local.
come out your ear hole then? You had a thump. There it goes. On your screen.
Does that, mate?
Fuck's sake. Technology. You get
Technology.
one
But
now
yeah,
like a fucking gust of
but,
wind.
yeah, but again, yeah, seeing, and you're absolutely right. Where do the next fans come from? I don't know. It's because all of these fans, all they want to see is the teams that are going to win things.
Yeah. It's fucking shit. Isn't it? Yeah.
It's all about money.
It is.
Why, hey, my two favourite elder YouTubers. Doesn't much of else, mate. But both you guys are fab. Thank you very much, Jake. Hope you're keeping well.
Thank you very much.
You know what? Middle-aged. What technical age is
Middle
middle
age.
age?
I would say middle age is around your mid-30s now, because if I'm 55, I am not going to live till I'm not going to live till I'm 110, am I?
Not unless June's very unlucky.
Fucking sometimes I think I'll be unlucky to live to 110. God, imagine being 110 years old. You'd be there just saying, "Some fucking kill me, please. All my friends are dead. All my family's dead. I can't handle this new world or
It's
old
like
world or whatever."
it's over in Stir Crazy. I think it must be Stir Crazy with Gene Wilder and Gene Hackman, where the judge hands down the sentence of 100 and something years, and he's like, "What? I'll be 170 when I get out."
Yeah, it's fucking mad, isn't it?
Lester owners are wicked.
Boy.
Football is one of the few unique businesses with a captive audience. You support the club. It's not like food shopping where you could move to another store. I think that's the thing. I think once you've got a team in your heart and blood, it's there forever.
Yeah, it is, but it's the trouble is now. Kids are very fickle, aren't they? Kids of today are very fickle. They'll go with something like fashion, and it's like at the moment. I don't mean to go on about politics and stuff, but
Do you like, mate? I don't care. You don't know.
Kids are very fickle. It's like there's a fashion. It's like a couple of years ago it was BLM, so all these kids were like protesting for BLM. Next thing it's climate change. Next thing it's like Palestine, and next thing it'll be something else. Ukraine. And kids are fickle nowadays. They don't care. They don't have any loyalty. They just do with what the crowd tell them. So if they see like Man City winning everything, wonder how many kids last year became Man City fans because they won everything. Kids just fucking pathetic.
I mean, back in the 90s, late 80s, 90s, it was Man United, wasn't it? Then we had the Chelsea, a little bit of Arsenal with the Wenger at Arsenal. Now we've got Man City that have got just that much money. They can do what they fucking like, really. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
And as a football fan, watching children walk around where you live with hello Josh, how you doing, mate? Simo. Where you see these kids walking around, it's annoying. It annoys me.
Well, it annoys me and everything as well. It's like one of the things I could never ever do is wear another national shirt, right?
No.
I will only wear an England shirt, even though I don't particularly fucking want to wear one at the moment. But I'll wear an England cricket shirt.
No, you don't want a purple. You don't want a purple thing on you. Oh, no.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's it. Yeah, I'll wear an England cricket shirt. I'll wear an England rugby top, rugby league, anything like that. Yeah. I cannot fucking wear anything else. And it winds me up when you see these kids walking around with fucking Messi shirts on, with fucking Argentina, or a Ronaldo shirt that's fucking Portuguese. What the fuck is wrong with these people in the world today?
Saying that though, so you speak watching people on like YouTube or on television or listen to people on the radio, especially old sport like Paul Merson. So Paul Merson died in the wall, probably Arsenal fan. I think he looks out for Millwall, and I know he looks out for Pompey scores because he's always spoke very highly of the year. And I'm going to make a video on this, but I firmly believe that Paul Merson, the year he spent at Portsmouth, was the finest year I've seen of a football player I've ever seen live. He was fantastic.
Was he
Is
pissed?
there? Sorry,
Was he pissed? I mean that properly. Was he pissed? Was he alcoholic then?
I don't know. I think. I don't know the answer. Have you seen the documentary on Paul Merson?
No, I don't want to watch it. I don't mean that disrespectfully. I don't want to watch it.
Oh,
I don't
we've
wanna
had
watch
this. We've had this discussion, haven't we?
Yeah.
It's fantastic. It's fantastic. But I don't know if he was. All I know is that there's a very funny clip of him and Jeff Stelling. So Jeff Stelling says, "How did you end up at Portsmouth?" He said he'd just been released by Aston Villa. And he gets a phone call from Harry Redknapp, and he'd never spoken to Harry Redknapp. So Harry Redknapp phones him up. He says, "Merce, I want you with me." He's like, "Where are you now, Harry?" He's like, "I'm at Portsmouth." He went, "What are they like, Harry?" He went, "They're fucking shit, son." He went, "They're fucking shit." He said, and Paul Mercer's like, "Yeah, Harry, I'm not coming, mate." He said, I'm settled in the Midlands. I don't want to be travelling to Portsmouth every day. And Harry's like, "All right, don't come Monday, but train Tuesday. Don't come Wednesday, but train Thursday, and turn it on a Saturday." And Mercer's like, "I'll be down in the morning, Harry." So, but that fucking season, he was absolutely fabulous.
Yeah.
And my point being is there a second? So you're a Leicester fan. Is there a second team that you look out for the scores for?
Back in the day, when Arsenal won the league in '89,
Yeah.
I had a bet with my mate Berto. Berto's no longer with us now, and I had a bet 50 quid that Arsenal would beat Liverpool win the league, and we did this right this year. We used to do stupid bets, and anyway, he went, "Yeah, all right, Dave," like that. And he was like, "Yeah, fucking 50 quid end of the season." Of course, it was a Friday night, weren't it? We had a football presentation night that night, and it was on, and Arsenal won. So I do look out for Arsenal, but that's all. That's it now. I don't look out for any other fuckers. To be fair, when Arsenal won the league, when Leicester won the league, and Arsenal came second, that was pretty good for me. And then Spurs came third. That was fucking brilliant. You bunch of fucking dickheads.
There's some also in the chat. I want to know. This is you can answer this as well, Dave.
Thank you.
This is the club. Who are the club that think they are massive, but actually fucking aren't?
It's fucking Tottenham, isn't it? I don't give a fuck if you've got a fucking stadium that looks like a toilet bowl from fucking 200 foot up with a zip line going across it. I couldn't give a fuck. You haven't won anything. You haven't fucking won anything, have they?
It also so the West Ham. I've got a video coming out. I haven't recorded it yet. I didn't realise the West Ham have the second. You might not know this. The second best supported team in the country at the moment.
I can believe that. To be fair, because Jackmate does, doesn't he? Jackmate follows West Ham
Because of that fucking ground. I mean, it caught me by surprise.
Yeah.
So it's but yeah, teams that they make me laugh that they think they're somewhat fucking massive. Like Bolton, the league that we've just left. Bolton. I mean, they've done a fucking pitch invasion for winning a game. They haven't even won the playoffs yet. And I had some bloke when Pompey played them. We're going to fucking annihilate you. All right, okay, no worries. 1-1, it ended. So I just put back to him. How did that end for you? How did that end you? Yeah, but we played you off the pitch. Well, you got a point for that, mate. Well done.
Yeah, well done. You fucking idiot. It's like when they go, on paper, they're a real good side. Yeah, but on grass, they're fucking shit.
and and going back to Leicester, obviously Leicester winning that league, and they went for you'll agree with this. They had
At one point, I couldn't see Leicester winning a game again.
Well, you said that to me, didn't you, in a message? They're going to win the game again. So
Yeah.
every team around them, Leeds, Ipswich, a fair play to Ipswich. I think they've done a fantastic job, Ipswich.
Yeah, that could be you next year.
It won't be. Ipswich, Leeds, Southampton, all of them, without fail, failed to capitalise on the fuck ups that Leicester were making.
Yeah.
And Derby, Bolton, Peterborough, and the other clubs around Pompey did exactly the same thing. We had a real wobble back in January. I think we were 4 points clear at the time, and Bolton had 3 games in hand, and they fucked them all up.
Yeah. Well, Leicester giving stupid goals away. I can remember there were one at the back, and that fucking frizzy-haired twat, Waz, or whatever his fucking name is, just fucked up. And it weren't even the opposition weren't even better. They just fucked up. So you know.
David Lewis says the problem was we thought Eustace wouldn't move us forward, which I can see, but bringing in Shrek wasn't a good move.
No, well, I don't honestly. I could never understand. Has Rooney got another job lined up or something, or is he just going on Sky talking shit?
Well, he's doing a podcast with Gary Neville, isn't he? I think
Oh, well,
it's
fucking dumb podcast. Can't anybody be original and do some of the fucking selves? Oh, I've got to do a podcast. Oh, it's fucking fuck off. My podcast.
in other news, I've got a podcast called Scott Reviews Things. If you'd like.
Yeah, but they're all doing. I mean, Peter Cushing, Peter Cow, that fucking lanky twat. He did it, didn't he? Yeah, and he was the original, weren't he? In theory.
Yeah,
and they all tried to capitalise on that, but I don't know. I mean, you look at fucking Sky, don't you? You've got like Roy Keane, never really won anything as a manager. Merson, never been a manager. They've got fucking Shrek on now. All he's done is shag grannies and had a good season at fucking Derby. They don't seem to have anybody on there who's actually fucking won anything. Who can?
The only thing I will say about Roy Keane is I hated him as a player.
Yeah.
But as a pundit, and he's got the thing. I can't remember what it's called. There's something on YouTube he does with Jamie Carragher, Ian Wright, and I quite like. He was someone I couldn't stand. I know you loved Ian Wright, and Gary Neville. They do a podcast together, and it's fantastic. And actually, Roy Keane he's really grown on me over the years. For someone that just doesn't give a shit if you fucking like him or not.
It's like I've said. You get to a certain age, you don't give a fucking shit. Come and cancel me. Cancel me if you can. And you say you hate Roy Keane, but I know what you mean. But if I was a manager, I'd have him on my team sheet as captain every fucking time.
Absolutely. Hated him.
Because you knew.
Hated him because you knew, but you would pick him even if you hated him. But as obviously fucking Ferguson, they obviously didn't get along that well. But Fergie knew that he would fucking do a job.
Yeah. So that was it really. I'd pick him, and I tell you what, I don't like that little fucking idiot either, Gary Neville, but I'd have him on because he was a fucking good right back. His brother was a fucking dick.
Hopeless.
That goal he gave away against Ukraine, not Ukraine, Romania. Fucking dickhead.
Josh says, seen a kid today wearing a Ronaldo Saudi League kit. Real shame. Youngers now are fans of players, not teams.
Did the child look like he was from the Saudi area though?
Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on quickly. Didn't produce a winning team. I wonder if the King will write to Sheffield United a letter for letting in 100 goals. Well, Man United aren't that far off. They've let in over 80, haven't they?
Have
they? 80 goals they've let in this season.
Fucking hell.
Simo says, hello, Simo. I hope you're keeping well, mate.
All right, Simo.
Gonna give it about 5 minutes, Dave, then I'm going to go and have some dinner, mate. That's right.
Yeah, suits me, mate.
Middle age is 60. More than fair. Adrian Morley, Hello, how you doing? Oh, you must get up my. Yeah, I can't read any yet. So you try
Anything
and
from
read it.
Adrian
Oi,
Morley.
Scotty must get up me fella Gwan kidder.
Yeah. Anything from Adrian Morley, you think, is his fucking spell check broke?
Yeah, or is he that off his tits? He's got no idea what he's typing. Josh says Wednesday, my non-league team, England, and a soft spot for Northern Ireland due to my family connections. They're the teams for me. I haven't got a second team. Alex got Beardy, Brett. How you doing, mate? Mersey Beers, Adam. West Ham firing Moyes is a
Yeah,
joke. What
I thought
world-class manager do they think they were going to go to?
they've got somebody lined up, ain't they? West Ham have got somebody lined up. That's that's another one. If West Ham go down next year or have a real shit season, that's the board's fault. It's not the fans' fault or anything like that. You know.
The one for me, you probably don't know about this. So Barnsley in League One, right? One game to go. They've made the playoffs, or no, they were just outside. They could make the playoffs, or just whatever it was. Sack the manager. So, oh, all right.
What, the day
And
before
then,
the game or something?
oh yeah, something ridiculous. It's like, so you've asked him to do a job. He's on the brink of doing your job to get you into the playoffs. Will you fucking sack him? The minds of and the whole city, the guy that's just fucking sacked up. I don't get it. It's mad. Football's a mad sport.
You don't know what goes off behind the scenes, though, do you?
No. We'd be very lucky. We brought in John Massinio, who was, when he was appointed, he was still playing for Oxford. So
Yes, well,
yeah, so he's still playing, and we're like, who the fuck is this guy? And I mean, to put the team together he's put together this year, and I think we lost 5 games all season. He did a fantastic job, to be fair.
yeah, you can't fault that, can you? A bit like Alonso at where's he at?
But they're unbeaten, aren't they?
Yeah,
Fucking unbeaten.
fucking unbelievable. The mind unbeaten.
Unbelievable, Jeff.
Yeah.
Blackburn, they are massive. Forest came to be massive, but a mid. West Brom too. I'm going to send you a video actually, because I watched a video from a guy called Callum someone, and he does tier rankings where he puts the size of the clubs, the fans into like tiers, and it's brilliant. It's really funny, really clever.
Did you hear about, you know, when Blackburn got relegated from the Premier League, right? Yep. And they came in, the owners are like chicken owners or something, don't they? They do some kind of chicken farm in India or some fucking...
Yes, Venki's.
That's it. And they didn't realise you got relegated. They didn't realise. They came in and bought it, and they went, like, they bought it, and they're like, what do you mean we've been relegated? You've been relegated. You come bottom of the fucking 3. Have we? And like,
what does that mean?
Yeah, they thought it was like the fucking shit American football with when twats who wear helmets.
The worst team for claiming they're big but not is tiny Coventry.
Yeah, I went on their pitch once.
You're gonna have to elaborate on that, Dave, because it's just
in the mid-80s,
walking through the city.
No, in the mid-80s, Leicester played away at Coventry, and Leicester v Coventry is a massive fucking fixture, a bit like you lot with Southampton. And anyway, I think after about 10 minutes into the game, there was a pitch invasion with Leicester hooligans, and I just decided to run on with them. Stuart got me, clipped me around the ear hole and threw me back in the crowd. I think I'm only about 15.
Did you see the magical piece of string, Dave?
What's that then?
So when Millwall invaded the, I can't remember who they were playing.
Oh, they're all standing like this. And they're all just charging through.
And there's a bit of string, and they won't go past the fucking bit of string. It's like the magical bit of string. It's like it must have been electrocuted or something, mate, because they won't go past that string. Hardest people in the world, Millwall, don't go past the string though. It was fucking brilliant. It just made me laugh watching them.
Like them dogs that were fighting. Have you ever seen them dogs fighting on the internet and they're trying to bite each other through the glass? Right. No. And then anyway, somebody opens the door. They're like really snarling at each other. Then somebody opens the door. so they can get to each other. One walks in, has a drink of water, goes back outside, and the dogs start like that again at each other. It's fucking brilliant.
Sounds like me and Wanda having a row. West Brom are the dictionary definition of a yo-yo club. Everton
That's
have done
like
now
calling
forever.
boing, isn't it?
I think Chris Evans hit it for me. The definition of a club that think they're massive but aren't. Everton.
Can you imagine if Everton went down that fucking stadium they've had built? Fucking hell, that'd cripple them.
Best, well, because they were supposed to be taken over by this 777 group, aren't they? And apparently it's all going tits up.
Well, never mind, eh?
Oh, shit happens.
Yeah.
Peter, what's that? Peter Cushing? Oh, for fucking laptop. Peter Cushing podcast, I hear, is a bit stiff.
No bite in it.
No bite in it. It's got the overlap. That's it with Roy Keane and the others. I quite enjoy that. Coventry only show up when they go good. I went a couple of years ago and it was empty. This year was a sellout. Very poor fans. Let's wrap these comments up and then we're going to have some dinner. Peter Cushing lived in Whitstable. Song, not the best. I hate Roy Keane. Went over the line with that tackle. I thought that was a fucking brilliant tackle.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is that tackle when Haaland, oh, for fuck's sake.
Haaland.
When he did his knee and he had a go at him, and I was thinking, a bit harsh, really. It's like Roy Keane's just snapped his fucking knee in half, and you just knew that there was a day with his knee and Roy Keane.
Yeah, you knew
he wasn't going to have him, didn't he?
You got the old pendulum. You got that pendulum ticking. Tick.
Yeah.
Top.
Well, he's having a dig at the lad as well now, isn't it? Because he's thinking, right, I'll have your fucking son and all now. I'll have the son and heir, dickhead.
Oh, sorry. I'll just go back to zero. Pains me to say, this fucking shove off. Pains me to say, as a City fan, but Paul Scholes was a hell of a player.
Yeah, he was.
He was a cracking player.
Have you seen that video where he's licking his daughter's toes?
I never watched that. It creeped me out. I didn't want to know.
I was scrolling through something and it just come on. What the fuck are you doing, man?
Just
fucking
not right.
Street. Fucking ginger twat.
Absolute bedlam. Ben, how are you keeping, buddy?
Right, Ben.
Scott, to bring two things together, you heard the new UB40 song? Nope. I don't mind UB40, to be fair, but I will have a look for that.
I'll give that a fucking miss.
Not a fan.
No.
The chant went away at Blackburn. Chicken pluckers, you're all chicken pluckers. Jack Howard.
Hey! I go, Jack.
And Chris M says, he doesn't say that. Say what you want and don't dance about it's refreshing. There you go.
Exactly.
Well, I'm going to go and have some dinner, Dave.
I've already had mine.
What did you have?
We had, the pinch and nom, mix it up,
Yes.
mince. Well, we had some left over because June wouldn't let me eat the fucker yesterday and she's put it in a pie.
We should make a video about what doesn't go in a pot. Oh, no, we've done that. I was going to say something else. Clarkson's Farm. Before we go, Clarkson's Farm. How much have you seen?
I've only watched 1.5.
Oh, mate.
What I want to do is, I wanted them all to, because they'd only released so many, didn't they?
Yeah, there's 8 in
And
there.
then we've released another lot, and I want to watch them all in one fucking go. So,
yeah, we're on episode 7. It's been fantastic. I think it's been fantastic.
Any more dead pigs?
Oh, the dead pigs did me. There's me and Wanda last Sunday, on the sofa, watching little piggies die. And I'm a fucking mate. I'm not ashamed to say I'm sat there and I'm in fucking tears.
How many pigs died?
I think there was 11.
You know why you were crying? That's all fucking money.
But I wouldn't have minded. But in the morning, I'd had a bacon sandwich.
See, this is the problem, isn't it? This is the fucking problem. So,
but it is. If you're we're on episode 7 now. All I can say to you is mushrooms. Mushrooms are incredible. incredible. But it's been a fantastic series. I don't get people's hate for Jeremy Clarkson. I think, and the issues that he highlights for farmers.
Yeah,
And you'll know something about this.
because I'm a lifestyle farmer now.
Absolutely, but
I've got
some of
cows
the
coming in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, interesting. You got any pigs? Have you?
No, I ain't got no pigs, and then I've got sheep coming at the end of the year. So,
But yeah, it's in what he shows, what farmers have to put up with.
yeah.
That what West Oxfordshire District Council, what fucking nuking
Well,
for
when we went last year, this bloke, they were trying to get in the car park. If the council made it easier to park the fucking cars, there wouldn't be half the fucking trouble. And anyway, this bloke come out and the road was all just gridlocked or something. Something had happened. Anyway, this bloke comes out in some twatty Beamer and he stopped, got out the car and he goes, "I fucking live here, you know." Got in his car and like wheel spun off and like, you know, I wish he had said that to me because the fucking transit had been sat on his fucking bonnet.
I would fucking knocked it. Fucking not. There's no need for it, is there? No need. Anyway, mate, I'm going to go. Thank you so much for joining me. Really appreciate it.
No worries, mate. Well done on your 5 years. I don't even know how fucking long I've been doing this shit.
5 fucking years, mate. Wonder would cancel it tomorrow. But
Yeah.
there you go. For everybody that's joined in, thank you ever so much. I'm going to go and have something to eat because all I've had today is a pasty.
The ginsters.
And that's not going to keep this felt superhuman body going, is it?
Not really, mate.
Got jacket potatoes if you're interested.
Okay. Oh, with jacket potatoes.
Yeah. Anyway, see you soon.
Right.
Take it easy.
All right.
Stay
See
there
you,
2
folks,
seconds. We'll have a
everybody.
chat before I go. See you, buddy.